Greetings, folks, and welcome to another episode of me playing Space Engineers. Now, yeah, I've added some more solar panels. I also did some more stuff. I'll walk you through that in a minute. Upside, I just found some uranium. Well, it wasn't me that found uranium. Little Noms found some uranium. So I think we're just gonna do some. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, come on, take control. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to do it that way. Okay. Yeah, that's not working properly. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Take control. And go. Yeah, here we go. So this ship, the Little Noms, is a drone. It weighs just over 7,500 kilograms. Obviously, I stuck an ore detector on it and some lights so that we can see where we're going and stuff. But incredibly, this thing can, well, it can carry up to like 35. Well, around. I wouldn't say it's around about 27,500 kilos of raw ore, which is actually really impressive. Because obviously we've been mining ore in like just over 1,000 kilos. Or litres, or however you want to term it. So yeah, we found some uranium, and this means that we can sort of go into the next part of our ship build, which is actually, you know, mining up some uranium like we're doing it. It does do it relatively quickly. It's not super fast, but you know. So yeah, we're going to mine up this uranium using our little drone. Making sure we're actually grabbing uranium though. Yeah, we are. Excellent. Yeah, we've done some internal modifications to the ship, but nothing that actually affects like anything at all. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Once we get back on board the ship with this uranium and we start building the reactor, I'll point this stuff out to you. Yeah, it's just aesthetic stuff. Doesn't actually affect gameplay in any way, shape or form. Just makes the ship a little bit more homey, you know? Yes, we're already up to sort of 14k, which isn't too bad. You know, it does its job. Yeah, we're still mining uranium. Good. It does mine quite quickly. I mean, this is much faster filling up than I'd be doing it if I was mining it by hand. This would be taking much longer to get this much ore. Obviously, we'd have to be running backwards and forwards as well. We wouldn't be able to get this much in sort of one easy run. This is why I recommend, sort of, you know, for gathering ore purposes, just one small mining drone is just invaluable. It really is an invaluable asset. I've got to be careful because for some reason one of my drills is sparking quite heavily and the other one isn't. See that? Yeah, the drill on the right hand side is really... Ooh, now the drill on the left hand side is sparking quite heavily. Should be fine. I don't think they're taking any damage. Okay, we've mined out almost all of the uranium on this little bit here. Oh, I think we tapped ourselves into the back there a little bit. So okay, I did armor Little Noms as well, so actually tapping stuff isn't too much of a problem. We'll check to make sure we haven't damaged any of the plates, and then we'll solder them up afterwards. Or weld them up, you know. Right, we're up to 21k. So yeah, we are definitely going to build ourselves a small reactor after this. Like coming across this, I was flying along thinking, what am I going to do for the next episode? And then I spotted the uranium and it was like, ooh, uranium mining. Yeah. Ooh, we tapped it again. It's fine. This is why we put armor on this little dude though, because yeah, not having it armored and having all the parts exposed, you're just asking for an explosion. And that's just wasteful, you know, you're just wasting components. That's silly. Now, this little drone is actually, it's far more versatile than you. It's not just for mining. We can use this little fella to like recon stuff, because it's got a ore detector on it, as well as spotlights and a camera. Camera's got an amazing zoom. Yeah, so we can use it for like spotting stuff at long range as well. Handy for us. Okay, are we full yet? I think we are. Okay, yep. I'm not gonna mine anymore. I'm pretty sure we are actually full. We managed to gather quite a lot of that uranium there as well. Okay, our ship is up that way. There we go. Now, obviously, because we've gone from 7,000 to like over 30,000, yeah, we've gone up a lot in weight. So we'll just cruise back over to our ship at low speed, because obviously it takes us a long time to accelerate and decelerate, because our thrust to mass ratio has dramatically decreased, sorry, yeah. I didn't say thrust to weight, I said thrust to mass, because technically in space it's not weight, it's mass, but you know, semantics. But yeah, we just mined up very, I'd say about 27k-ish, 25, yeah, probably around close to 25k of uranium, which is actually quite a lot. Well, raw unrefined uranium. Just think that would have taken like 20 runs backwards and forwards between our... If we were mining this by hand, that would have just taken freaking ages. So, yeah, whilst I said there are some good players on this server, you know, the keen open play servers, there are also bad players. Yeah, I think I ran I think one of the bad players ran afoul of, or one of my ships probably ran afoul of the bad players. This is why I've stuck a turret on my ship. You'll see that in a minute when I dock up. Or you might have spotted it already. See it there? Just, yeah. That kind of had to be done. Because not everyone's nice. There are some people that are just mean. Just for the sake of being mean. Yeah, we've got a lot of weight, so obviously it takes us a little while to stop, and controlling this thing is not exactly super easy. Fortunately, we literally only needed one battery on this thing, because obviously a mining drone / recon drone doesn't need a whole lot of energy, because obviously it's never really going very far. Okay, just gonna put us about there, and then switch cameras. Yeah, about there. Just gonna back ourselves on. There we go. Perfect. So turn our thrusters off so we're not burning holes in our ship when we're trying to accelerate and or decelerate. That's a thing that can happen. It's really weird. And then lock in. Now, all of the ore that we had before should now be going into our refinery. Let's see. Is it going into our oh no, hang on. Control panel. We need to put our refinery on. Yeah, we turn it off to save power, so that's the thing. Let's turn on our basic refinery as well. There we go. Now I hope that's getting pulled through. Are you getting pulled through? Yes. No, hang on. Stone's gone into the basic refinery. Okay, yeah, and uranium is now getting processed in our main refinery. Excellent. So we picked up a little bit of stone, but that's not a problem. That's actually totally fine. We were more interested in the uranium anyway. So anyway, we have to work on building a power plant. Now I'm thinking if we have the power plant coming out the top here, then we're able to manually access it by hand. If we have to ever manually access it by hand. What parts are we going to need to build our... Ooh, I ought to take you around the inside. Okay, so it's literally just aesthetic things to the cockpit that I did. So got a shower, because you know you need a shower. Got a toilet, and then opposite that is our bed with our window, the view out that way. And then obviously we've got a planter. I'm pretty sure this is all just aesthetic and has no real value, you know, but hey, why the hell not, you know? I had the resources to do it and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Let's drop our helmet because we don't need to be using our own O2. Right, production, large blocks. Do we have enough staff to build a power plant? That is a question. Large reactor, small reactor. I think we've got all of that stuff. I hope we've got all of that stuff. Let's find out. Okay. It's literally just going to be the reactor components that are going to be the question here. Okay, so whilst that's on the build, yeah. So I'll show you what we did to little Noms to make him nommy, and remember to put my helmet on before I go outside. Yeah, okay. And put our thrusters on so that we don't just float off into space. Okay, so as you can see, we put on a pair of spotlights so we know where we're going. We didn't armor up the battery end because I thought, well, you know, it's kind of sunk into some armor plating anyway, so it should be okay. We've got our ore detector there. Our remote block is safely right in the back there, so like there's a lot of stuff covering it. And then obviously we've got our gyro there, sort of hidden underneath this large area of armor plate here. And obviously the main things like the cargo containers and thrusters. Ooh, we didn't do that. Okay. Yeah, the main things like the cargo containers and thrusters and stuff are buried nice and deep within. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't weld up. Should have really double checked my welding. Never mind. Get that done now. Okay, yeah, so, you know, it's just a very small mining drone basically. There's nothing special about it, and you know it's functional, and that's all. That's all there is to it. I mean, you can't say anything more than that about it. It's not amazing or awesome, or you know, there's no bells and whistles to it. It just does its job. But then that's all it has to do. Okay, did we turn off our thrusters? Yeah, we did, but we didn't stand on the floor when we're doing it. There we go. Yeah, I need to find components for a gravity generator at some point. I'd really like it if we get gravity as well. It's not like we haven't got space for a gravity generator as well. Look at all this empty space! Seriously, we could build loads of gravity stuffs. Right, anyway. We might as well get started on the power plant, because why the hell not? We're going to use all of that stuff most likely, aren't we? Okay, so... because we're only building a small reactor. Not going to do anything too flashy. We do want to be able to access the control panel though, so yeah, like that. So it's linked into our cargo system that way, and then obviously, you know, we've got a face to access it up there, and we don't want to be drilling it. Okay, so computers, motors. Okay, gonna need some more motors. I really hope we've got enough silver. Yes, we've got plenty of silver. Excellent. Yeah, I'm glad we mined up that silver and got it refined. We also mined ourselves up a ton more iron as well, because I figured probably going to need it long term. So we've got plenty of like iron. We've still got tons of silicon, nickel, silver, cobalt. We've got a little bit of magnesium and a little bit of platinum, but like I've realised we probably should have mined up more platinum than that, like a lot more. So yeah, the shower literally it does nothing. The toilet has a thing, but I think it's just like a seat thing. I'm not even going to test that. Like literally no. Weird. Okay, but the bed, yeah, that's just a standard one-man bed, as you can see, and you can sort of view out the window sideways. Nothing special. And then we've made ourselves some lockers as well, with like K control panels on them. So I'm guessing you can lock them for like I'm guessing you can put a code on these lockers so that people can't get in them unless it's hacked or something. This is why we have to get gravity. What is going on? That was actually kind of scary. Yeah, I'm also not sure what's going on with our power, because at times we have moments where it says we've got like a day of fuel left, and it's like we're solar powered, and there is no way in hell that we're drawing that much freaking power. I'll just get us lined up on the sun. Ooh. We're getting a little bit heavy.
No fuel.
There we go. Yeah, so you see how we're getting fuel warnings, but we're battery powered? This is why I want that reactor completed and ready. Okay, we just need our reactor components. Okay, so what are we short of? No, we should have that, and that, and that. What are we short of? We used up all our gravel. Okay, we need more gravel. We need more gravel to finish the reactor components. Okay, this is why we needed gravel.
No fuel.
Yeah, we keep getting that no fuel warning as well, which is not good for my sanity at the very least. It's not a problem. Okay, we'll take control of that. Go to hit 9, press P. Okay, where's the nearest rock? It's over this way, isn't it? Now, I get it, we've got like half of our inventory filled with uranium. I think we'll be fine though. I think that's okay. No, don't crash. Don't you dare crash. Don't you dare crash. That rubber banding is terrifying. Seriously. Oh, that almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, so we filled up on rock really quickly, and it's 37,000 kilos that we can carry, so we could have mined up more uranium. But yeah, there are some bad people who like to use bombs and stuff like that on this server. There was one lad who decided that he'd place a bait bomb at a GPS coordinate and then tell people there was 2 million space credits at that location. I suspected, I I honestly suspected that it was a trap, thus I didn't go anywhere near it. I do feel sorry for the poor lad that did though. Oh my gosh. It's okay, I took personal note of the player name, and it's like, okay, I'm going to remember that guy and remember to just avoid him. Because, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some really nice, helpful people on this server. But, you know, it's like humanity. There are also jerks. Ooh, too fast, too fast, too fast. Well, not too fast, but you know. Got to remember, this is like 30,000 kilos, or very nearly 30,000 kilos heavier than it should be, and it only weighs 7,500 kilos to begin with. So yeah, it's not great. Right, we do a quick flip. Flipping. Yeah, slow it down a bit. There we go. Okay, and then we go 9, and then hit P. Okay. Right. I think that no fuel warning is specifically because we're in the middle of building a generator, so it's registering a generator, but like saying that we don't have any fuel, even though technically we don't need fuel because we're solar and battery powered. This is kind of just a backup thing that we're going to use. Okay, so we've got a whole load of stone still to pull through. Where the hell is our assembler? Oh, there it is. Okay. We've only got a couple more of these to build, like 4 more maybe. I think. Something like that anyway. Who knew I'd be actually mining stone deliberately? Huh. Okay, is that it? Yep. Ooh, hang on. Is it? Yes, it is. That's it. That's all of it. Excellent. Now, technically, that should start pulling uranium straight in. It should give us some power. Yep, it's slowly started filling up. Okay, we're getting a bit of iron and other stuff. And obviously our main reactor is doing uranium. That's going to take a little while to refine that up. Yep, 4 kilos of uranium. We're doing pretty good then. Let's see how our fuel situation is.
No fuel.
Oh, like hell. Don't give me that crap. There's no fuel. Fibs. Just filthy lies.
No fuel.
No fuel. Really? We've got kilos of the stuff. Give me a break. And tons of sunlight. We've got... Ugh. Part of me's like build a hydrogen tank and a hydrogen engine and then really confuse this thing. At least it's not blinking no fuel at me now, I think. Let's see. You gonna blink no fuel? No, it says we're good. Okay.
No fuel.
That's gotta be a glitch. Okay. Because I know that we've got an absolute ton of uranium now. We've got like 10 kilos. Damn it. Well, yeah, look at that. We've got over 7.5 kilos of uranium. What's the reactor's output? Small reactor. Output 15 megawatts. Current output 4.8 megawatts. Yeah. We're fine. We're fine. It's just, it's being a filthy liar. It's confusing the hell out of me. I'm wondering if I should maybe stick a small reactor on little noms as well, just cause. But I know that will be barking no fuel at me as well, and could just make a bad situation worse. I think we'll leave it for the moment like that. Yeah, so the just massive confusion caused by space engineers. Never mind. Anyway, we are continuing our journey towards the Earth-like planet, which is over there. Yes, as you can see, we're not actually any closer to it because we only moved like from that cluster of asteroids over there to this one over here. So we've gone, I don't know, 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, 15, something like that. So we haven't travelled far. We really haven't travelled far at all. Just gonna have a look at that. Is there anything? No. No. Okay. I can see some iron over there though. I might grab that with little noms off screen possibly, and survey the rest of this asteroid field to see whether there's anything interesting around it. Because we still need to find gold and probably some more platinum. Anyway, with that said, I hope you were entertained by this episode. Yeah. Anyway, have fun, play safe, and I'll catch you guys next time for some more Space Engineers Open Play Survival.